Hello, everybody. Welcome to Waddy Wins. Why am I so low? Am I just sitting low? Give me a second. To Waddy Wins. Perfect. I knew my chair had to be low or something. Okay. How's everyone doing? Oh, hello, Super Trex. Yeah, Unicorn Frenzy. I checked it out. He's live right now, actually. Pretty cool. Seems like he's into sportsy games, which is fine. I'll have to reach out. Doki, then. Because this is how English is spoken. Look, it's all of our favorite girls. It's, you know. Ba-dum ba-da-bum bum bam ba-dum ba-dum bam ba-dum bum bum bam ba-dum ba-dum bay ba-da-bum bum bay ba-dum ba-dum. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. I don't remember what she was asking for. But, I just noticed this. She's getting kind of close to the camera, isn't she? Or are they always this close when they talk? Could be wrong. He said that he may be interested in collaborating. He just said he's never done that. Oh, interesting. Show him the way. Does he do Fortnite streams? I thought I saw a couple of Fortnites. Could do some Fortnite maybe tomorrow or something, if he, or sometime if he's free. And if he's into that. Well, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. Hello, Junior Gamer GD21. Question mark? Answer mark. Why don't we have an answer mark? These are the questions that need to be answered. Where is the answer mark? So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started with something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, and so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Chicken or beef? Depends on the day. Chicken most of the time. If we're talking, like, beef as in, like... Does steak count as beef? I mean, it's the same animal, right? Whatever. Can we just hear a change of tune? Anyway. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. He doesn't know the meme. The meme? I guess I don't. Sorry. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. But I can't help to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. The Pop Team Epic meme. Oh, Pop Team Epic. I honestly haven't watched much of that show. I tried to watch a little bit. Boy. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same as the book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, weird. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her— oops, I clicked twice. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Did you see her eye? What about her eye? What happened to her eye? I'm lost. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. Once it starts to pick up, you have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. It was out of her face. What the frick? Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Yikes. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Wade? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. So don't worry. Dank Lit Club. Ayy. You seen all those stupid memes? All those, what, yeet memes? I saw one today that was like the Yeetles, and it had the okay checkmark hand and the crying, laughing face on all their faces. Oh, it was so bad. The Yeetles, everyone! I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling a bit, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. Back, BRB again. Welcome back. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Welcome, Animating Magic. You made it. Alright. I open the book and start reading the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just reading. Oh, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Oh, geez, so many questions. It's only 7 p.m. a.m. What? It is 7 my time. I have school tomorrow. Oh, still. I think most people are on summer break, or it's starting soon. Anyway, wow, 7 p.m. for me, actually. Oh, intriguing. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Touch your shoulder! Oh, sorry. That was aggressive. I think we got possessed by Antisepticeye when he did the black text voice. Is that a thing? Antisepticeye? That's a neat little thing. I'm guessing that's Jacksepticeye's thing. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, snap. Yuri takes her... Wrong voice. If you say spam in the chat, you will get free cookie. Oh. Top of the evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the evening to you. I don't know how to do it. I haven't heard him say it in forever. I honestly haven't watched Jacksepticeye in a while. I've always been more of a Markiplier, PewDiePie kind of guy. Cryotic, too. Those are the trifecta for me when it comes to gaming. Although PewDiePie doesn't really do gaming stuff anymore. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip to her side. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Does he say laddies, or does he say... No, he says, top of the morning to you, my name is Jacksepticeye. That's what he says. And today we're playing some Doki Simulate. I don't know how to do his accent. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Wrap your arm around her, homie. It's kind of... I can't speak. It's actually kind of distracting me. He says laddies. No, he definitely says, or before he used to say, top of the morning to you, my name is Jacksepticeye. Does he really say top of the morning to you, laddies? My name is I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Oh, she's looking over. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. Just realized I'm out of cookies. Oh, he says, top of the morning to you, laddies. It's always been that way. But doesn't he say, my name is Jacksepticeye? Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to comment in the video. And now it has 500 likes. Ooh. Hot fire. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, look, she's smiling. Look at that. Oh, I just clicked on, now I don't get to see those words. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Oh, snap, homie. Just put your arm over her shoulder. What are you doing? Jacksepticeye. What are you doing? Top of the morning to you. My name is Jacksepticeye. Gosh dang it. Oh, gosh. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. So I turn it by my own volition. That's the word I was looking for. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be silly, though, but... This might be a silly thought, but... The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? Oh, dang. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came to my head. Aw, she's sweating it. Coincidence? I think not. Sorry, I got way too much out of that. Zoom in. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Skinny Jason, is that her hand on her boob? No, it's like under. It's like here. It's holding the page. No, squish, squish, squish. Stop eluding, Yuri. Gosh dang it. Wait, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I ran a mile today. I'm gonna try to run a mile every day. I felt like I was getting out of shape. I feel like I don't know. I felt like I was like fattening up a little in the stomach. So I'm like, hey, gotta run that mile. Gotta get it done. Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like really unhealthy. Like I was getting winded really easy because I hadn't been working out in forever. Like barely doing any physical activity outside of work. But this is a side tangent. Alright, don't push yourself. Let's get back to the story. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh gosh, what was Monica's voice? Wait, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say that I do. Wait, you should make a toy review channel with his parents. Whose parents? Oh, with my parents. Your parents should buy you toys and you play with them. I'd be a little weird. I don't know. I'd sub. Me and my friend were talking about doing unboxings on our other channel, where we open like boxes in fun and interesting ways. The thing is more about ways of opening the box than it is what's inside. Anyway, I also want to do more skits over on that channel, but they're hard. It's so hard to find time to write an entire like 10-minute-ish. I've never been able to write anything that's 10 minutes long, especially because I haven't done any legitimate skits. They're more of just like me talking in front of the camera for things, like the show and tells. There's another channel that I used to do gaming videos on at the same time I ran this channel. I was doing a stream on this channel, or a video on this channel, and then I was doing a video a day on that other channel with my friend. So me and my friend would sit down one day a week, record a week's worth of videos, and then upload them every day of the week. And it was a lot of work. And I was in school at the time, I think, too. So I was tired. Oh, hey, I'm a person of 4. Okay. Well, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Wait, possessed. Yikes. I've been exposed. I must escape his body. Oh, jeez. Oh, that got a little dark. Are you worried about her? Oh, yeah, the channel name. Sorry. It's Pickle Loaf. Pickle and then like a loaf of bread. Go and check out the channel. You can go sub there if you want, but we don't really upload anything at all. Because, anyway, anime. I was always commenting on certain videos. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, Monica voice. No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. No, by Pickle Rick. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? What game will you stream next? I didn't put up my thing on Instagram, so sorry if you were looking over there. How old is it? We stopped doing videos maybe a year ago. But we did want to do something on the channel, we just don't know what yet. What will I stream next? Tomorrow, probably... Animating Magic was asking me to play Text Adventure, so I got the Untold Stories game, and I'm thinking about playing that tomorrow because it seems very cool. So probably that. Wade is a blueberry. I don't have social medias unless you count YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever get a Instagram or a Twitter, I post my weekly streams, usually. He yos me, lol, JK. Oh, yeah, from... What game was that? So, I always have a hard time pronouncing that. Anyway. But yeah, there's a new text adventure I just got that I think would be interesting. It's kind of a text adventure, sort of. Anyway. Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, you're subbing? Thank you! I think we're probably up to 318 now. We're trying to get to 400, and at 400 subs, I'll do a charity live stream, like, all weekend. The closest weekend that I get it. So, yeah. I'm thinking about donating it, trying to figure out a way to have donations go to a charity for Angelman syndrome, since I have a cousin who has Angelman syndrome, and I think it'd be a good charity to pick. One that works on stuff like that. I don't know if there's a specific one. I've been doing research and junk. But anyway. It's called Angelman's syndrome. You can look it up. Donate to rich people. No, don't do that. Thanks for noticing me. Hey, yeah, no problem. Okay, back to the game. I make a mental note. I already read that. Let's go with Monica. Let's prioritize her. I should start with Monica. Wow, that was a little too cheery. Prayers for your brother. Wait, what? My brother? Rich people should donate to me. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. I'm doing a very bad job. Just Monica out? Let's see what happens if we choose her. Oh wow, Shrek is a mod. Hello, Shrek. Who were you before? Let's see who's behind the mask. Bum, bum. Oh, I just bit my cheek. That sucks. Hi, Wade. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything so we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow than until I'm more settled in. It's a trick. She knows you are. Ooh. Trex is Shrek. Oh, Trex is Shrek. I'm totally not Super Trex. I'm a really old mod, yep. Oh! Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Wade. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't like that. Papyrus is a detective now. Ooh. Oh, you looked it up. Neat. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. It's not simple enough for me to understand from the first result on Google. That's probably fair. I believe it's a developmental disorder. But anyway. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Wade. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, when it counts, it always counts when I put up in some effort. Yikes. The mask is off. One day, I will be a mod when Senpai notices me. Oh. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Skinny Jason, where are you, Skinny? Skinny? Skinny Jason? I want hot Cheetos. Oh, who doesn't? Spoiler, Miss Versa from the Magic School Bus in the class died in Infinity War. Oh, I just saw Infinity War this past weekend. 2 + 2 = 4 - 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Insert Lenny face here. Men can never be hot. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it probably is much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Help him. Notice me, senpai. Big Shack. Careful there, Super Trex. You can only change your name a certain amount of times, I think. And then it gets locked in. Oh, the screen is frozen, you're right. Sorry, give me a second. Try to fix that. Bum bum. Three times in 90 days. Whoa. You get one more. Sunbreaker is the most spam on stream. Yikes. Dang it, Sunbreaker. Oh shoot. I jacked up. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you, took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. For a while I thought Cat was under my bed. From the purring sound, it was annoying me to death. When I found out it was air being pushed out of my water bottle. 90 days from now, I'll do the same thing. Hey, I'm a person of 4. I'm a girl. Well, welcome. According to my channel statistics, I have 100% male audience, which is super confusing because I definitely know there's at least a couple girls who pop in every so often. Should I make a channel? Yeah, if you think you can, do content. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can barely make content. But here I am. What am I doing? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. I'll probably be Harambe and Sunbreaker. Oh, excuse me. Talking right now? Wade should do a face reveal. Yes. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. Ticks on my ears, that's what you want. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be some way out. It's right here, or there. He's not there. Swallowing my fears, I banish my pen. Brandish. That's, sorry, wrong word. I'm Pickle Rick! Sorry. You did that Truth or Dare stream. Oh, it's true, I did. Back for 200 subs or something? I don't remember. 250? That was the stream he drew Uganda Knuckles on his cheek. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that. Actually, on Wattpad. Walked in on him. Someone walked in on him. Yuri, what did you do with this pen? Ooh, good question. I'm getting super hungry, by the way. Pen 15? I wonder what that is. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oops, wrong button. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has really gotten popular nowadays. I just blew my nose and it sounded like a air horn. That is, lots of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Buying Burger King? I don't know. Probably McDonald's. I wrote we and Mod Sud. Oh, Sun's been good. The budget. Burger King is Burger Prince. Does he sing? I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. The mask is confused. Unmon Sum and Unmon Swish Swish. Wait for my birthday. Can you play Dark Souls like you promised? When is your birthday again? I need to remember. Is it a while away or did it pass? Did I miss it? Evil Morty theme plays. July 8th. Yes, I'll try to remember. Just keep reminding me as it gets closer. Your B-day passed. Oh, rip.
Thanks for listening.
I think I'm going to save right there. I'm super hungry. Like I said, I got home from work and I ran a mile, so I'm kind of tired and hungry, so I gotta go eat. But as for that, thank you all. Gosh dang it, Sunbreaker. Thank you all for watching. If you're new, subscribe to become a winner today. If you'd like to check out my merch, I do have some up here. It doesn't really... It helps me out a little bit, I mean, but not really. But if you like it, go check it out. Check it out. Anyway, stream is ending. Yes, very true. I don't know if I'll stream later tonight. Probably not, because I've got a lot of laundry to do. On Twitch, maybe some Fortnite. I think week 3 objectives are out, but I don't know for sure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and subscribing and liking. It really helps me out a lot. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.